What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Tazzz N Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
What is good, you sexy son of a gun? It's Philly. It's Taz. It's the Tazzz N Philly Show, and we are back with another reaction video. Hello, everyone. It's Philly and Taz. We are back with another Ren reaction video. So, it's been a minute since we actually listened to him, and it's kind of nice because he's been dropping songs on Thursdays. And we're going to react to the one that he dropped like 9 or 10 hours ago. I know there was one that came out last Thursday as well. Even been one before that. We're going to get to them, but we're going to go with the one that came out today since it's hot and fresh. And here we are, ready to do that. So this one's called Lost All Faith. It's a lyric video. Looking forward to it. Obviously, we are fans of Ren. We like pretty much everything he's put out. He's been doing a lot of hip-hop recently, I feel, and certainly Taz and I are hip-hop fans, so I have no idea if that is what it is, but if he's sticking to the theme, I'm going to say that's what it is. But Taz, feel free to give your thoughts, and then we'll get on into it.
Well, I don't know anything about the song. I don't know what it's about, but that's the beauty of music, because sometimes it's great to be surprised. Ren is like a kaleidoscope of musicality. You don't know if he's going to sing, he's going to do a ballad, he's going to rap. It's going to be fast, slow, so we don't know, and that's the beauty of it. So the only thing I can say, like if you're watching this for the first time, is we are all up on that Ren bandwagon. We just love everything about him musically, but we also respect and love him as a human being because he's been through a lot of ish for many, many years, and thank goodness he's been pulling through it. Music has been his driving force. And anything else that's keeping him here, and he's now getting stronger. He's on that road to recovery. So thank goodness for that. I can only imagine what he's been through mentally and physically at such a young age. Because I remember when I was in my 20s and stuff, like if I had to deal with he dealt with, who knows? Not everybody can handle things like that and can be strong and stuff like that. But luckily he had music. Heaven forbid, I don't even want to think about much like if he did not have music, if he didn't have those musical chops and that brain of his, where he would be today. So we'll just focus on the positive. So Ren, if you ever watch this, we wish you continuous success monetarily, physically, spiritually, and any other things that end with LY that are positive, because you deserve it, my man. So this is a shout out request to us, because we always follow Ren, as Philly had alluded to, whenever he releases music. So without further ado, this is Lost All Faith. It's a lyrical video. So here we go.
Mate, I'm in a bit of a rush right now. You're sick, guy. Thanks, mate. You're sick, boy. I've got to get out of this train, mate. I'm really sorry. I'm talking to you, man. Hey, can I get a quick picture, mate? Nah, mate, I've got to go, mate. Just a little cheeky little picture, but I've really got to go, mate. I'm sorry, man. Alright, fine, quickly. I knew it was you. I'm a charming fella, I like drinking cans of Stella. See, I'm living for the weekend, bag of babs and salmonella. Cinderella story raps, the bitches spinning full propeller. I'm Nigella Lawson stacking mozzarella. Only joking, I'm an introvert, alone inside my room because my insides hurt. I contemplate existence with consistence in my polo shirt, then reassert my confidence with compliments I don't deserve. I calm my nerves by plotting for the day that I might leave this earth. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills. A patient that's patiently waiting for help. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell. Coming down. Burn the border, sons and daughters, Lord and order. Pray this other, praise my selfish ways. not me, an irregular guy. Halitosis with psychosis, omens etched in my mind. Overdosed on pills and potions, a collection of mine. Split a Valium with a Zanny and I mix it with wine. Oi, pull yourself together, mate. Pull your socks up, stand up straight. Look at you, you're such a mug. God, you're such a fucking stain. Honestly, I wouldn't be seen dead with you in public. Depressed and disorderly, it's like you fucking love it. Mug. Maybe you're right, maybe it's friend. Do it again and again and again. Maybe I'm high, maybe I'm meant to live in a cycle of anti-survival like man. In a prism like Ben, shot the iris of the land. Make believe and play pretend. God's my witness at the end. With God as my witness, I walk through the valley of the shadow of sickness. I fear no evil, I need no forgiveness. Deliver me from temptation, he never listens. I don't ever seem to feel well. Can anybody save me from myself? There's blood on the leaves where I fell. Coming down. Burn the border, sons and daughters, law and order. Crave dishonor, praise myself. Ways have come too late. I've lost my faith. I've lost my faith. Could you be the one? Yeah, no, could you be the one? Yeah, no, could you be the one? Good, could you be the one? Could you be the one? Yeah, no, could you be the one? Yeah, no, could you be the one? Good, could you be the one? I lift up my eyes to the hill. Pain is my shepherd, my sword and my shield. I find my refuge in patience and pills. Could you be the one?
Wow. Do you want to start off?
Sure. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm sure anybody that was watching probably saw I was bobbing the head the whole time and liked the vibe of the song. I mean, he's a very witty lyricist. He's obviously got a really, really good voice. That was catchy. The beat was really cool. And he's got like one of those voices, man, where, you know, it's unique. And I don't mean that by the accent unique. I mean, just the tone of his voice. Like, you know, you hear certain rappers, you're like, you know who it is right away, whether it's Biggie or whether it's Jay-Z or Tupac or, you know, those guys where you're like, and they don't Snoop Dogg. He doesn't sound like anybody else. Like Ren kind of in his own lane, man. He doesn't remind me of anybody. I kind of think he's like creating his own path. But what a cool song, man. What a cool vibe. Like, he's so friggin' creative. I just genuinely dig. Like, I'm curious. I'd love to know how he comes up with something like that. I mean, just, you know, like, is he just fuck around with like tunes in his head? How's that come to fruition? Because it's kind of all over the place. You know what I mean? Like he rapped, and then he kind of got into like that high like pitch kind of singing and back and forth. It was really, really just well put together. And he just drops music like he puts a lot of songs out. Like, it's almost like it comes so easily for him. He's able to create masterpieces like pretty quickly. So I as an artist, he's pretty exceptional, man. So just another feather in his cap that he put together, in my opinion, a really, really cool song.
Yeah, his lyrics definitely come from his mentality. And I say that because, like, I've seen him do interviews, and the way he talks, he's very intelligent. So the way he talks, it's like you can understand how he says such masterful lyrics when he makes songs. You know what I mean? Like for instance, like if someone's lyrics are just so masterful and thought out and stuff, but then when they're doing like an interview, they sound like they don't know much. You could think, okay, maybe somebody writes their lyrics. But to me, if they're non-song voice and how they talk when you ask them a question and how they interpret the question and give you the answer matches to with their vocabulary and song, it makes perfect sense. Plus the fact that since he's had years of his medical ailment, when he definitely talks about his medical situation in his songs, he's got so much intel from that because he's lived it. He's not talking about a friend or a relative. He's talking about his own self. This song was definitely, him talking about his condition, his life. It's become, when it's happened so many years, it's a part of your life. There's no way to get around it. He said some really potent stuff in there. Like one part, he said, "Pain is my shepherd and my sword and my shield." That's not a good sentence. Nobody wants that to be your everything. But when it is your everything at some point in time, and like you wake up, you're in pain. You go through the day, you're in pain. You go to sleep, you're in pain. I can only imagine what he's had to go through. So the fact that he said that that's his shield and his sword and his shepherd is not cool. And some of the other things that he had said about, Lord, I walk through the valley and the shadow of sickness. It's all very disheartening stuff. It's coincidence that, again, this is Suicide Prevention Week, and I mentioned in the last reaction that we did a Home Free song related to it. We did a what was the other one we just did? Oh, the Warning song, kind of relating to stressors and being alone and stuff. And then now this one, coincidentally, is all talking about not necessarily suicide, but things that can lead to it, or things that are really triggering in your life that bring you down, that can have you have those type of impure thoughts, or things that can allude to that. When they say look for the signs and stuff like that. So it's just interesting that we're reacting to this song, and it wasn't planned that way on Suicide Prevention Week. Ren is just masterful. As you heard in that song, he sang and he rapped. He can blend it in harmoniously. That is what makes him unique, because like Snoop Dogg can't like rap it and go into song, and some other artists can't, because they just can't. But he has the voice where he can do both, which makes him stand out. But he's not just spewing out nonsense lyrics. Like his lyrics always make a point, but he puts that little flair on it, that little Renisms on it, where it's really cool and clever, but it's still poignant. So I just love everything about him. And he's like, even with just a lyrical video, just words splashing up on screen, he still was able to be emphatic in what he wanted to say. So I give props to Ren very, very much. Loved it. Let us know in the comments how you felt about this when you heard it for the first time, and let us know, can you relate to it or anything like that. So anything else, Philly, or you want to vote?
No, I'm ready to vote for sure.
Okay.
Are you ready to vote? That's the question.
I'm ready, best friend. Aww.
All right. Anyway, stop it. So it's time to vote now. Anybody new to the channel, you'll see this for the first time. This is ass or pass. Obviously, if you've been here for a while, you know the drill. Basically, it's thumbs up, thumbs down. If the song sucked, it's ass, thumbs down. If the song didn't suck, it's not ass, thumbs up. Tazz will count to 3. I will drum roll. We will rate the song together and move on to the next reaction video. Tazz, are you ready?
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Yep. Yep. Very good. I loved it. I'm going to actually put that on my playlist as long as I can find it on Spotify. So thank you, Ren. Thank you for another song that I can listen to in the gym. And thank you to all the Fantastics and anybody new to the channel that has come through and that has been here and supporting, and keep those requests coming so we can keep the reactions coming. Stay tuned for some more contests where you guys have opportunities to basically choose your own song for us to react to. So that's always fun. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back soon. I'm Philly. That is Tazz. It is the Tazzz N Philly show. Have a wonderful night. Peace.
And take it easy and keep it breezy.